Hello, my name is Gabriel Lopez II, and I'm a senior at San Gabriel Academy.
My name is Michael Hernandez, and I'm a sophomore at San Gabriel Academy.
So when I first heard that I was going to Bolivia, I was like, Bolivia? What's in Bolivia? And then we had a story from our teacher, Mr. G, about his younger and skinnier self being in Bolivia and making good relationships. So by the time we arrived at the airport and all the planning was done, I was really nervous because I didn't know what it was going to be like, because it is a third world country in South America. You never know what there could be. But I was really excited because all my friends were there, and I want to just help people, because helping people really gives joy to me, and I think it gives joy to Michael as well, which is why he decided to go.
When we got there, I feel like everybody's feeling was just tired and exhausted. I think they weren't even thinking about Bolivia. They were just thinking about when are we going to sleep or when are we going to get to the hotel. Also, I feel like people were just really nervous and excited because they didn't know what to expect, because they've never really been to the place. The only person that's been there is Mr. G. Everybody was just really nervous, excited to meet the kids.
So we get off the plane in the airport and we're at the taxis now. We're driving, and around us you could just tell it was poor, man. It was just so bad. But I felt glad, Michael felt glad, because we were there to help. So we're in the taxis, right? And in my taxi we have a driver, really nice man, but he spoke only Spanish. So I had Bella and Jimena in my car, Mr. G. Jimena was the only Spanish speaker with us. So she was like translating for us, and the guy was really nice. And we were just talking the whole drive, because the drive was really long. It was like 7 hours. Around us is just trees, and similar to this weather, it was really cloudy the whole time. And you see a lot of nature, a lot of green. The cows were red because I think the dirt was really rich, and I think it was iron. It was high in iron. That's what the driver said. And then you see capybaras, and they remind me of my friend Alan back home. That's all I could think of, a little capybara. And then we had to cross the river, and I'll let Michael tell you about that.
Before we can cross the river, we were all thinking like, how are we gonna cross, or this boat gonna carry us, because we thought it was gonna break. And as we got on, it was like a little scary, but we were in the back, they were in the front. We were on there for like 5 hours. They were there for like 2 hours, and we were like dying in the sun. And it was me and my friend Angel, and we had this like 2-liter mango juice that was keeping us alive. And then we saw like a 2-story bus on the boat thing, and we thought it was gonna break. But as soon as we got off, we thought it was a pretty cool experience.
So we arrived there on like a double-decker bus there, and we're already there. It's like in the jungle. They had to like cut a bunch of stuff to let us in. And the kids, man, when he got off, they were just so happy to see us. Like they'd never seen humans in their life. But it was an amazing experience, like to be like welcomed like that. And they taught me a little bit of Spanish. I learned some Spanish. I was like, hola, me llamo Gabriel. And I say, y tú, so that you get to know them. After that, we just chilled for a little bit, got to know the place, settled down. We slept in like beds covered in a bug net. And it was not even a bed, it was just a mattress on the floor. There was no windows, no doors, no mirrors, so we couldn't see like our own faces for like a week.
So on the first day of work, I think we were just like pushing the cart back and forth, and I didn't think there was a point to that, because they said they never done that before. That was only a punishment for their work, that they usually have a tractor pull it. And the second day, I was working concrete with a couple other people, and I used my only pair of pants on the first day, so I had to wear shorts, and yeah, I was wearing my tennis shoes. So then I was working concrete. We were just digging and making concrete the whole time. And I didn't realize until the end, until we went to go chill in the river, that I had concrete in my socks, and it was rubbing against my ankles the whole time, and like my ankles were cut up. When we were in the river, we were just chilling, and I tried washing it off, and like only some of it came off. And it didn't really hurt, but they said I couldn't work anymore.
So when I first started, I was supposed to work. So what I was doing is I was digging for like 5 hours straight, just digging a hole. And I think I didn't take my migraine medicine, and then I got like vertigo or something like that, and I just fainted while digging. But once I was finally well, I went to go do plumbing, and I created a whole, we were building a house, and so I had to create the system with my Mr. Cruz, who was the guy doing the plumbing, and I was his assistant. I've been his assistant every mission trip.
After we were done working, we just had like one full day of just bonding with the kids and everybody there and just having fun. On that day where we didn't work, we played soccer and we had fun with the kids, and it was fun because it was muddy all over the floor and we were just running around, and it was kind of hard to kick the ball, and everybody kept falling and slipping, but that was the fun part. And bonding with the kids and seeing them happy and like, oh, let me be on your team, or they wanted to play us. Seeing them like be really happy, it put a smile on my face. And after we were done working, you just felt really good about yourself.
I think what he forgot to add about the soccer thing is we got absolutely cooked. We got absolutely cooked. Really, the people there are what make Eben-Ezer Eben-Ezer. I think the people really just, they lift you up, they make you want to help, they want to give. So I want you guys to please make that choice. Give it to them. Please make them have a great smile on their face. All it takes is just a little bit of effort and donation. And you have the people there. There'll be people like us willing to work, willing to be back, willing to help them put a smile on their face. So all we need is your help. Thank you for listening.
Hello, my name is Jerry. I'm the director of Eben-Ezer boarding school and children's home. Me and my wife, we've been working in Bolivia in mission projects for over 18 years. But about 6 years ago, God called us to fulfill a specific mission, a very particular one, a very special one. And that was to provide a safe environment for children, for young people that have been through difficult situations. Some of them have been abused, some of them have been abandoned, and they needed a home, they needed a safe environment. So that's what we did. We responded to the call. We purchased the property that got provided. There was nothing but jungle. So we had to just walk into the jungle, cut everything down and started. Some of you have been there and you've seen what God has done in the last 6 years. We're so grateful because there are people that are willing to travel all the way to this part of the jungle where we are. St. Gabriel Academy, we're so grateful that you guys came with the whole group and you know, as we were traveling from Santa Cruz, Trinidad, and you know, crossing the rivers and all of that, it was very important to me to see their attitudes. No one was complaining, and even though it was very difficult, it was just, you know, sometimes even extreme, but everybody was happy. Everybody was having a great time because they had a purpose to come in and serve, to come in and help. And we're so grateful for you all. Michael, congratulations on your decision. I'm so glad we were a little part of your decision. I wish I could hear many more stories of people coming and being touched by the lives of these young people and these children. There are so many needs. We not only depend on volunteers, but also we depend on donations. We're trying to expand our agriculture program so we could grow more of our own food. We also depend on solar system for electricity. We have a basic one that provides more or less, you know, what we need, but it's not sufficient. It's not enough. As we grow, the needs are greater. Our plan for a solar system that we need right now, it cost about $6,000, which is, you know, more batteries and solar panels and more equipment so we could have, you know, the basic needs for staff and students. We just ask you to continue praying for us as we try to continue providing a safe environment for these kids. They need to know that there is a Father, there is a God that truly loves them. And so we're trying to do just that, to introduce them to Christ so they can heal and they can become missionaries to their families and to their communities. Thank you so much again, and may God bless you. As you watch this video, we need volunteers, we need teachers, we need doctors, we need a nurse. There's just so many needs. Maybe God will call you to become a part of Eben-Ezer. Don't hesitate, just respond to the call, and we know you won't regret it.